Hey.
What's up?
What's up, y'all?
Welcome back to another late episode of Don't Tell Mom.
Don't tell Mom we're late, okay?
Is my right ear, my left ear off? Can you hear your other ear?
I can hear both of my ears perfectly fine.
Okay. All that mom yelling in my ear over the years.
It's
got to me.
Yeah, got you. Busted them eardrums up.
What is up, guys? My name is Cullen, and this is my sister,
Brittany. What's up, y'all? Hey.
And we are telling stories, listening to stories, and talking about stories that you never told your mom or shouldn't have told her. Or
Hell, hey, Cullen, this podcast, anything and everything goes. It doesn't matter what you want to talk about. We'll talk about it, okay?
Zach Morris has to retire this week. I'm going to go back to, like, old school Cullen.
Right, just be regular. Well, we need to get you a new chair that ain't broke, but that's coming in the mail, I guess. So, what's up? Speaking of fun shit, what happened at the beach trip? I heard you were away partying.
Oh, my gosh. It was amazing. And we were supposed to film a podcast with Brian and Missy from the Hey Babe podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We just had so much fun eating crab legs. Like, our hands were dirty the whole time.
Hey, I saw the vlog. Y'all were on a boat, okay? Last thing you're worried about is electronics when you're on a boat riding down slides. I saw it. That looked like such a fun time.
True story. I took all the equipment and everything.
Did you?
Yeah. It was like I was ready to go, and then it just never happened. That's when you know it's like a true friendship, though. It's like you're not there for business or anything. Like we literally hung out as families.
Heck yeah! It seemed like y'all had a good time. Heck yeah! And the kids. Oh my gosh! I saw Ollie, their kid, and he is adorable with Gaines. I thought that was the cutest thing ever. He doesn't do his R's, but here's the thing: is I didn't do my R's when I was a kid either.
Oh, the lifeguard Wad.
You remember we had a lifeguard named Rod, and I'd say, "Hey Wad," and we I don't know. I couldn't
that
do
cute little baby voice.
I know, and I went to speech classes, and then I learned how to say my R's, and I was so proud. I came home one day and I said, Mom, look what I learned today, and she says, okay, what is it? And I used this little trick the teacher told me, and I ran my fingers down my arm. I said, rake, rainbow, rain. And Mom, she almost busted out in tears. She's like, baby, that's so good. You're saying your R's. And I said, my teacher says I'm Willie and Poovin too. I'm serious. I was like the cutest kid ever.
That's hilarious. I do remember that story. Yes,
and he sounds just like me. I was like kindred
and no
spirits.
Offense to Ollie, though.
No, I love him. Are you kidding? It's adorable.
I went to speech therapy, and it's just
cute.
like cute, little boy voice. I
love it. I hope him and Gaines get married.
Look at you and run away. And that was one of his favorite lines in the vlog. If you haven't seen it on YouTube, go check it out.
Yep, right on.
Oh my gosh,
anyway,
we had so much fun.
Yeah, that looked like a good time. I would have loved to have gone, but I can't. I'm indisposed for the next, 8-9 months.
I wonder why. Oh my gosh, we literally have not even had a chance to talk about this on the vlog. So the podcast is seeing it or hearing it first, I guess.
Yeah, y'all are. Well,
from our side of the YouTube world. My sister's pregnant, and we've known about it for a little while, and so we had so much going on. I'm so excited. I was just like, oh my god. But we were at the beach, we were on a boat, it was just one of those things, and I was like, wait, she announced it? Oh no, what do I do?
Hey, you're gonna be an uncle.
I know, I'm so excited.
I love it.
Yes, this is the second.
I'm getting on the bandwagon.
I'm joining, little baby here.
I'm joining y'all's club, your parent club.
This is crazy.
I'm in the club, y'all.
If you're watching on YouTube, there's a little.
Y'all check it out too. It's Don't Tell Mom podcast on YouTube.
Quick.
If y'all want to see us, put a
screenshot right there.
Yeah, put a face to the name.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, I'm going boy.
I think it's a boy.
I'm just like, there's no way you can have a girl.
Oh my gosh, she would wreck me. I stand no chance if it's a little girl. But either way, we'd be so happy. We've been calling it a boy, so I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna do a big gender reveal in September, I think, and. Y'all are Katie's Cullen, your wife, is in charge of that. So
I heard that. I saw that on a text or something. In between boat rides. And I was just like, wait, what is going on? This is happening so fast. I'm so confused.
You're not even ready for my baby.
There's too much stuff going on in my head right now.
I love it.
But no, yeah, I'm so excited and I can't wait. And the pictures and stuff that you posted on Instagram are just crazy.
I know.
It's what?
It's
all the wood carving.
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff was cool. And
y'all check it out. We're on Instagram at the Southern Fried Maple Leaves. And I'm sure Cullen.
You should post one on the Don't Tell Mom Instagram too. Just took like.
I think I did that on accident because I was on the wrong one day. Does anybody else have more than one Instagram account and you have to go back and forth between them and you're like, oh, I did it on the wrong one. But anyway, y'all check us out, the Don't Tell Mom podcast on Instagram, and then I'm the Southern Fried Maple Leafs, and then Culligan 27, of course. So so that's pretty much all the exciting news and things that have been going on with us. And today we just thought we weren't really going to pick a topic, per se. We were just gonna shoot the shit, hang out, and hear from you guys. Because
oh my god, we looked at the voice messages, and it was like, whoa, there's like
we got voice memos.
Good bit of voice memos, and like the ones I did listen to, we're gonna listen to some of them that we haven't heard yet.
Yeah.
And just give it like a real time reaction.
Yeah, this is we really haven't heard some of these, and we're just kind of waiting to be here and do it.
Don't you hate when you pick up your phone to like look at something and you're like, why did I pick my phone up? Like, I have a reason and it's like important in the back of my head, Oh my gosh.
That happens to me all the time.
Jeez Louise.
Just put it down, Cullen. We're not here for that. We're here for voice memos.
Oh, you know what it was for? It just hit me.
What?
To do like an Instagram story or something live.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay, I'll get it in a minute. Remind me.
Yeah.
Y'all in the comments, remind me too.
Okay. They can't.
Honk your horn if you're driving.
All right. We'll hear
to remind me in 5 minutes.
Well, I'm super excited about hearing from y'all. So let's play. Yeah, let's do this. Let's hear some of these voice memos, and I'm going to give you all my 2 cents on your dumb shit that y'all were doing.
All right. This first one is from Alyssa. It's called "She Threatened to Kill Me." Ooh.
Oh, I already like it. Juicy.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Hey guys, Allie's Allie / Juvius6525 here from Kentucky, so hopefully I have a southern twang.
Hey girl.
Anyway, so don't tell mom's story. When I was like maybe 11, I had a friend over at the house and we were making macaroni and cheese in the microwave for some reason. And my sister got so mad that she ended up yelling at us and chasing us around the house and then outside around the yard with a butcher knife. What? So I told my mom what had happened.
That's serious.
Called her at work. She didn't believe me. 10, 15 years later, just recently, my sister finally told her, oh yeah, that did actually happen. I did actually chase her around the street with butcher knife. So yeah, there's that. All right, bye guys.
Over some mac and cheese? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, and then,
did I hear that right?
Yeah, so her sister tried to kill her.
That is some serious mac and cheese loyalty.
For real though, me and Annie, my sister, we've tried to kill each other over less. I mean, at least mac and cheese is like nourishing. I have literally ripped the blue jeans off of that girl's body before.
Oh, I remember those days. Like y'all would get into some like major fights where I'm like, how did somebody not die just then?
Cullen gets so sick of me, come in throwing shit.
Oh, I was just like
everybody
just
stop
Wreck-It
now.
Ralph, like Wreck-It Ralph. If y'all want to get rowdy, let's go.
Do you remember throwing the baseball at Annie's head and she ducked and it hit the window, busted the window, and then you got so mad at Annie for ducking. And you were like, I can't believe you ducked.
It was a high heel shoe.
Oh yeah, high heel shoe.
It was one of Mom's high heels because we were mopping the floor or something, or we were trying to surprise Mom or something. Like it was one of those like team effort things, and you're supposed to help as a family member. To like, please, Mom, before she came home. You know what I mean?
Mama's boy.
And so we were like, all right, let's do this. And so we start doing this. Well, Annie starts like dicking around or something. Like,
you had had enough. You were sick of pulling her weight.
Yeah, so I was like, I've been doing twice as much work as you. But she starts like acting like the floor is lava or something. I don't know. And jumps up on the couch. And,
oh my God, that was such a fun game. Okay.
Yes. It didn't have like
the floor is lava?
Yeah, and I mean, it had that official name, but not like the viral officialness.
Fucking, like monkeys running around there.
Yeah, it was like, don't touch the ground or you die. It wasn't called the floor is lava. It was like, step on a crack, you break your mama's back. Yes. Yeah, your mom's back is literally broken if I jump on that crack. So you were like parkouring all over the house. But there was one day I was mad. I had this Swiffer or mop out or something, and she like was threatening to jump on my fresh stuff after she'd already parkoured up on the couch and it was stuck or whatever. And I said, well, here, help or something, and threw that shoe at her, thinking she's going to catch it. But I, like, fastballed it. Yeah. And her natural reaction was to duck. Well, she shattered the front window.
She shattered the front window. I can't believe she did that.
I was like, why'd you duck? You're supposed to catch the shoe. You wanted to help so bad.
It's your fault. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And then you came up with an elaborate plan.
I don't think there was a way to cover it in the end.
Yeah, no, I remember. You said that some of the kids in the neighborhood threw a baseball into the... It was like a baseball incident. Is what it became.
Just stage a baseball in the living room?
Yeah. We always had a story, didn't we? We always had something.
Like scuffed it up and put spit and dirt on it. And,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. Hey, there's no joking around when it comes to these sibling things. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I'm not surprised at all that this girl has chased you around the house.
Butcher knife. No, I'd
with
be
a butcher knife.
Oh, there goes Alyssa and her family. Okay.
With the butcher knife. You know, she must have really pissed her off this time. You know, you got the mac and cheese, and you're like eating her last bite. That gets hilarious.
Oh, it's like smushed into the bottom of your shoe and stuff. Oh my god. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Sarah's fake ID.
Okay. This is from a few weeks ago.
Okay, so I have a half-assed fake ID story / for real, don't tell mom story. I was like 18, maybe close to 19, working at a restaurant, going out for drinks after work. All my coworkers and my boss and my sister was tagging along. They would give me sips of their drink or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And I just got real tired of drinking everybody else's backwash or some shit. And decided that I wanted to get my own.
I feel like I could hang out with her.
I was just about to say, is it not so much cooler than reading or talking? Like actually hearing your voice, like I could totally hang out with all of y'all. Like this is so cool. Okay, anyway, time in.
So I helped myself to my sister's ID. She's sitting literally less than 3 inches away from me. Waitress comes up. I order my drink, and she's like, okay, sweetheart. Goes and gets me my damn drink with my sister sitting beside me. And I'm like, yes, bitch, today my name is Ashley.
I take it her sister's name is Ashley.
Yeah, she got to the punchline at the last word, and that was perfectly told. Don't tell mom's story, because that should be on a shirt. Today my name is Ashley.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god, thank you for that.
Good job, Sarah. That was a good one.
Oh my god. Okay, the next one is from Rebecca.
What's up, Rebecca?
Hey guys, my name is Becky. I'm from Albany, New York. I just had to say that this was an awesome podcast. I had to laugh because literally Brittany is like how I grew up. I was just crazy. I was a pastor's kid, the baby.
Tisk.
I had the same story with the van, parked in my driveway, smoke flying out the windows. But I have to say that I do remember my parents let me drive, and I was like 12 or 13. Our dog used to get out all the time and go for a run. He was a husky chow, so he loved to run. And I remember the one that she was just fed up that the dog got out again, and she goes, just go get in my car and go get the dog out, or go pick up the dog, because the minute you were rolled up next to the dog, he jumped in the car. So I do remember that, and that used to make me laugh, but that was the time that my mom knew that we drove the car, but there were many, many times that we would take the car, and she wouldn't know, and so
that's hilarious.
Awesome podcast.
Oh, thank you so much, Rebecca.
Becky, yeah, that's awesome.
Becky,
that's so funny because that you're like, let's hope your mom doesn't listen to our podcast.
It's like the whole give them an inch, they'll take a mile scenario. Yeah, you go get the dog just this once, and then you aren't expected to ever touch the car keys again. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. You've tasted blood now.
No, it's like,
it's on. Yeah.
I got this thing. I got the dog last time, Mom, with the 3-point turn.
You're feeling like the man when you walk through. You're like, yeah, I can drive.
Speaking of driving, next story is from Lori, driving Miss Granny.
Oh, this sounds familiar.
Hi, Brittany. Hi, Colin. My name is Lori, and I am from Nashville, Tennessee. And I wanted to comment on your most recent episode of Don't Tell Mom Driving Under the Legal Age. My grandmother was the one that would let me drive under the legal age. And by under legal age, I mean 13 years old. She worked at a convenience store that was about 45 minutes away from us. And she would let me go to work with her on the weekends. And a lot of the times she would toss me her keys and say, hey, drive me to work. Under one condition, do not let your mom know.
Granny's in on it.
Basically, Granny is messed up.
A lot of times would drive her to and from work, and still to this day, I don't know how we got there safe. She had a lot more faith in me than I would have in any 13-year-old driving me anywhere around Nashville.
She probably couldn't sing anyway.
Good work, guys.
She thought y'all were fine.
Oh, Lori, that's got to be like a good memory though to have, you know?
Right?
Like,
and Granny's the one. She's in on it. You know, she's like, "Don't tell your mother." I love it.
Those were the best. Like stories. When you'd go to your grandparents' house and they give you some Hershey Kisses or a Hershey candy bar, and they're just like, just shh, eat it.
Yeah, the caramels at Papa's.
Yeah, and you like sneak off and run.
Papa used to give us his coffee. we were like children, like little kids, and he's jacking us up like, yeah.
Candace looks like she's just saying hello on this one. Let's see. Let's give it a listen. It looks like it's real short.
Okay, let's go.
You guys are doing an amazing job. Keep it up. And congratulations, Brittany.
Oh, we just said that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Candace. Just
Thank
a little.
you, Candace.
I like the little just short memos too.
Just
like where you're just saying what's up.
If you have a story, just say hey. Anyway.
Yeah, that
we
kind of thing.
We want to hear from you. I love it.
Or ask us questions, stuff like that.
Yeah.
How I really met my husband, and this is from an anonymous.
It says keep anonymous.
This is from an anonymous caller. Oh, this is like getting. This is getting
anonymous.
This is getting like.
Don't say my
name. Real quick.
That's what she just said. She said, "Don't you dare say my name."
First time doing voice memos, and we already got an anonymous caller. Oh my God! Don't tell mom. My reflexes were off. I was in the middle. I was like, Donna, why do I go this way? Oh yeah! If y'all aren't watching, you're missing some good action.
You already know.
Oh my God! But this just like really fired up our voice memos. I think this is cool.
This is good. I love it.
All right, here we go.
Anonymous. Here we go.
Hey, Brittany and Colin. This is Anonymous. I don't want my mom to ever hear this story, so
it's so good. That's the best way to start.
Love you guys. Love the podcast. Keep it up. But my don't tell mom story is my mom still doesn't know the truth about how I met my husband. We were 17 and we met on Facebook.
Oh, you dirty little hooker!
Absolutely horrified the poor lady. That's terrible. It still is, but she thinks that we met through friends hanging out. But yeah, I've been married 4 years, have a 1-year-old son, and
they
she
don't
still
know.
doesn't know.
That's
and
crazy.
I don't plan on telling her anytime soon because I need to protect the dear woman's stress.
Yes,
I do get it.
do.
I do get that.
Good girl. Well,
I didn't mean hooker. If you watch our vlogs, that's like a common phrase in my vlogs. Hooker is like an endearing term.
He's still like trying to make up
out of that hole.
Yeah. No, this is what's hilarious about that is that the older generations, they're just not hip to that whole dating online thing.
No.
They're not trying to hear anything about you met a stranger in an alley off Craigslist. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
They don't want to know about that. Facebook, I don't think that's bad, girl. It's fine. And you found your husband, so get your man, boo-boo. It is all good. But that's hilarious that your mom doesn't know. Thank you for telling us.
Oh my God!
The dish.
What if she What if she listens and like recognized her voice?
I know. I bet. Well,
that's always.
We'll just hope that didn't happen. We are definitely not screening these. So if someone goes on here and they're just like dog cussing and just going off, like we're gonna have no way to stop it. Like
just editing post, I guess. Yeah, but I don't know if I'll let.
We have no idea what's
gonna
pop up. All right, what's the next one?
And if you don't want us to say your name, please put it in the title.
Yeah, because you're screwed. Sorry. We didn't think that one through. Okay.
All right, this next one is from Horns, or it's called Horns Talking.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is Miss Horn, aka Blue. I wanted to write a comment, but you guys.
Wait, time out. This is
no,
okay.
Mom's best friend. This is our mom's like best friend. Don't listen anymore.
This is crazy. Okay. This is Miss Horn. Like, she was an art teacher where my mom, like, we all grew up going to my mom's work.
Yeah.
And, like, we went to the same
we went to school there.
Elementary school. And so, yeah, this is crazy.
I
Okay.
wanted to write a comment, but you guys were pushing and plugging Anchor, so I'm doing it this way. Plus, it keeps your mom safe and me safe, too. Because if I post something, I don't want kids I teach now, or maybe even, people in higher positions above me to see this, or read this, or hear this. Anyway, I just want you to know that these shows, to me, are hilarious. I put them on when I am driving, and Sirius radio is sucking wind. And I'm laughing out loud because I get to hear your reaction, but I remember all the stories from the time y'all were kids and your mom telling those stories. And of course, your mom is freaking hilarious. So just wanted to let y'all know, keep it up, good times.
Oh, thank
that
you so
is
much,
awesome.
Miss Horn.
I love
That's
it. What's
crazy.
up, Miss Horn?
Oh my gosh.
I can only imagine what it was like to be Mom's best friend when we were growing up, because they had to have some, like some shoulders to cry on right there, buddy. She was probably like, you know what I mean? That lady was, we owe her a lot of credit probably to Mom not killing us.
Well, and I was just about to say, to our credit, it just shows that these stories are not made up or fabricated.
No, they're not. See? Seriously, this happened.
Is like a true podcast in like true form. Like,
that's hilarious.
Oh my
that
God,
Miss Horn listens to us. That's so funny. Oh no!
Now I'm like nervous.
I know who else is listening.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Let's get some more voice memos in. That does it for this week's voice memo episode.
You know what's funny? Wait, I wonder. I'm thinking about this because we were talking about this earlier, and I wonder if Miss Horn was privy to Mom bitching about this happening. So I just wanted to tell this story because I thought it was hilarious, and it's not really part of any kind of theme or whatever. But it's something that me and Cullen Annie did. I don't think Cullen even remembers it. I mentioned it earlier, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
But we used to have in our house like an Olympics, okay? But we're bored, and if the parents weren't there, we would set up obstacles in the house,
like an obstacle course.
Yeah, we would do an obstacle.
This was back when Gladiator was on. You remember that?
Oh my gosh, like Gladiator!
Get that. Like that big old jet-powered thing that you're running through and trying not to get hit with.
We would like come up with our own, like we would stand on buckets or something with like broomsticks with pillows duct taped to them and try to like hit each other off. And
I want Gladiator. They need to bring back Gladiator, like Nitro and Turbo.
I think they already have that, bro.
And Gemini. Oh man, God, those.
You remember all the names, like fan club.
Oh my gosh,
that's awesome. But we would try to like reenact that in our house, and so it's really kind of funny because as soon as the parents left, one of the big rules was like, don't play with fire at the house. Like, don't play with matches. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, we had this whole big list of rules. Don't turn the stove on. Don't do, all this stuff. First thing we do when they leave is all the things they told us not to do, right? I mean, how can you not do all the things they told you not to do? We're kids. That's like what we do. So we decided to build an obstacle course in our house, and at the end of the obstacle course was a big Olympic fire that we set on top of the microwave. Okay. So we had we had to jump up at the couch, and you had to roll under the table, and you had to do this and that and whatever. And the end and like the finish line was we had a bowl on top of the microwave by the back door, and it had whatever we could find in it that was flammable, and we would run with a Olympic torch. Right, we would run with fire through the house. We made a torch out of aluminum foil.
Yes.
And then, you remember this?
Yeah,
we made a torch out of aluminum foil, and we set it on fire, and we would have to run. We did the Olympic run with the torch through the house, over all the obstacle course, and then set the bowl on fire like they do in the Olympics.
Remember how...
What were we thinking, Colin?
It was all in our parenting. Remember how, like, crazy Mom was about the Olympics? Like, she loved watching the Olympics. Yeah. Hang on, let me do a card check on all this.
Yeah, check it out. But, I mean, Mom loved the Olympics, so we would, of course, watch it, and we loved it, too. We were into the diving and the gymnastics, all that stuff, but we would watch them, so we reenacted that, and I just sitting here thinking, like, how ridiculous, and how is it that we never set the house on fire? I mean, I know we have set the house on fire before. Like, I know for a fact that you have set the house on fire, Cullen. At least once. I know that Annie did it, and we thought that you were supposed to pour something on it and ended up pouring the wrong thing on it to, like, put it out. I mean, we've done some dumb shit. Like, it just kind of blows my mind. Like, I was literally thinking about stories and things that we've done that were just dumb. And that kind of was what I wanted y'all to send me in voice messages about.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. Just, like... dumb, like your dumbest story, like
something that you just cannot believe that you did.
There was one time. This just leads right into the next story.
Colin, you've done plenty of dumb shit. What you got?
Well, this was like we were on at one of my buddy's houses late one night, and there was a house being built like under new construction, and they had just gotten the chimney.
Oh yeah, those are the best.
Like they had just gotten the chimney area done, and like
so no locks on the doors.
No, yeah,
the doors aren't even installed yet. Those are the best.
It was late one night. One of my buddies like dared me to climb up and just for a picture or something to the top of the chimney or like, one of those things. But it was
stupid.
one of those where I got up there, I took my shirt off and made a fool of myself, but then realized I couldn't get back down without killing myself. And like, so I had to do like the Spider-Man shimmy down, like, where I'm pushing on the inside of this chimney box all the way down. Like it was so bad, but it was also so scary.
It's dangerous.
It was more like one of those not dumb. It was dumb because but it was like so dangerously dumb.
Yeah.
Like
that
literally.
You're like, wow.
I could have killed myself or hurt myself really bad. You know, I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah, because you're 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Like I am surprised that you and I are both still living, standing here breathing right now because all the dumb shit we've done.
Oh, no.
And what's the worst part about it? Okay, this is actually really kind of embarrassing, but how Facebook memories comes with memories or whatever and pictures of 4 years ago today you were doing this. But like, so when it came across me the other day and I was like, this is only like a couple years ago, and I was planking on top of a ladder on top of a.
The planking days.
Intoxicated, okay, in a mini dress, and I'm planking, and someone it pops up on my memories, and I'm like, man, that was dumb, and then I wasn't even a kid then.
Oh yeah,
that
it was like it was one of those challenges that we did back and forth over Facebook, where we would just post it and tag each other.
Man,
and we'd try to one up each other. And there was one time where I got up on a railing 2 stories up with an American flag underneath me or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I have a little twitch or something, I'm gonna go over the wrong way. And,
oh yeah.
But that was dangerous.
You ever drank absinthe and tried to walk on a ledge 30 stories up?
No.
Yeah, I have.
I didn't realize that was still like a thing.
I'm telling y'all, don't do this, and don't tell
They still
Mom.
sell that stuff?
Well, we were in Colorado or something. We were somewhere else. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, we all do dumb stuff. But here's the thing is that I think the older that we get, the less balls we have. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we just don't, like, I have absolutely no desire to do any of those things.
Is it less balls or more wisdom?
I think it's both. I think
you're like, whoa.
I think the wisdom equals the shrinkage of the balls. You know what I mean? Like the wiser you get, the smaller.
That's why older people are always cold, because you get shrinkage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm telling you, I have no desire to do a lot of this dumb shit anymore.
And it's crazy being a parent too now. Like thinking you automatically go into defensive parenting, like, or what's it called? There's a certain term for it, but like you're like automatically looking for the worst outcome to a situation before it even happens, because it's going to happen. And
right.
It's like the stove is on. You see him walking to the stove. Preventative parenting, maybe, or something like that.
Right?
Is the term. But or protective, overprotective. I don't know.
I can't even imagine, because here's the thing with me though is that I was so bad that Colin, there is no way in hell that any child of mine is going to get away with anything. Like, there's just no way. It's impossible.
With all the technology and like Nest security cams and all that stuff we've got now, it's like people are still finding ways with all these apps and Snapchat apps.
Yeah, Keek and WhatsApp and all these.
But see, as a parent, you can like set
you
can set all these limitations on the Wi-Fi and the security and all that stuff. But
hey, have you ever heard
these kids are still figuring out ways.
Cullen, we're breeding hackers.
Oh,
That's what we're doing. It's an army of hackers
and hookers.
No, God,
that's the name of today's episode: Hackers and Hookers.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna die. Like if it's true what they say about like your kid's gonna be 10 times worse than you were to your mother, then I am in for a hurting, bud, because I just can't even imagine what 10 times that number looks like.
Well, and I also think about like evolution and like is Brooks going to be bigger than me? Because
when's he going to be able to whoop you?
My ass? Yeah. Because there was always that like point in my life, or that point where Dad would like come at me, and there was like, whoa, that didn't really hurt. And I'm just not gonna say anything, and just he knows it didn't really hurt, and he's not gonna say anything. There was just that like,
but you better obey me,
internal boy. Like, if he really wanted to get on it, he'd get on it. He'd turn it up a notch. Yeah. And you're like, whoa, okay, hang on now. I don't want to like have to really.
He just went
crazy.
From trying not to hurt you to
well, that's
full
the thing
strength.
though. It's like I would never swing at my parent. I don't necessarily know. I don't.
Put the fear of God in us. I'm sorry.
I don't think you've ever swung at mom.
No,
I really, if anything, it was like a defensive.
It was
move.
like,
yeah, there was no like actual aggression. Like you knew there was that switch, and you knew like if you crossed that line or if you jumped over that little. It was. I
just feel like the spawn of the devil will come out in me if I do it. If like you know what I mean. I just feel like there's just no way. I'm just gonna. There's no way. I have to have perfect children. I have to. Like
that is everybody. That needs to be on a shirt
come
too.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh
Big
my
money.
Gosh. No. Yeah, no. We were watching old vlogs the other day of Gaines, and we were just like.
She is so cute.
This is why we wanted 10 kids, because she was so easy. And then Brooks comes along and it's like, whoa.
Wow, he is hell on wheels, buddy.
Yes.
He's fun, though. I mean, I love him. Like, here's the thing. I don't know if it's all boys and girls or whatever, but they're all going to piss us off. Like, they're all, it doesn't matter whose kid is who. Like, they're not going to be perfect. You know what I mean? No. We all want a perfect kid. We're not going to get one.
I think is internal moral or whatever. It's like, am I getting so mad at her? Yes, I am. But I'm also getting frustrated at the fact that I'm not doing my job I don't know, like you have to follow through with your enforcing the rules. And you don't want to because you're just like, it's really not that big of a deal at the end of the day. But it's like, no. And so then you're mad at yourself for not enforcing these rules. And so then you like really get that. And so it's just like vicious cycle that I get where mom went to sometimes when we're like, what happened? Like, why did she snap so bad?
What did we do?
I didn't really do anything, but it's like an internal vicious cycle that you're like, Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's bound to happen. Like the shenanigans that we put them through, like I'm just surprised they, are like, I don't know, that to put up with us. Like, here's the thing, though. I'll tell you this, is that our parents gave us a very, very good, like, moral compass. I think none of us, you know what I mean? Like, our parents did a really good job with us, I think. I think that we're good people, definitely, know?
Totally.
But it's like, I don't know, just our sense of humor. We took it too far sometimes, Cullen.
That's true. So you just push the button as much as you could.
We've just done some stupid shit, and that's going to be kind of our topic for next week. So I want you guys to put in the voice memos and just tell us your stupidest shit. Like, what did you do that you were just like, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? Just shaking your head at yourself about. So.
Oh my God, I got another real quickie. Is me and my buddy one night thought it would be a fun time to cut the bottom out of a 2-liter bottle.
Oh my gosh.
And then turn that upside down, cut a little hole in the
potato
top.
Thing?
No, not the potato thing. No.
The potato
I'm going more like bodily harm, like what the heck was I thinking? 2-liter bottle empty, cut the bottom out of it.
This could go several ways. Okay.
Put it upside down, cut a hole in the top, Put our thumb, plug that hole at the bottom, and then turned up natural ice, natty ice, 24-pack, and just you could fit about 6.
You funneled 6 beers at one time.
Maybe you could fit about 4 natty ice in this thing, and thought it was the best thing ever. And 2 days later, think I've got alcohol poisoning, couldn't even, it's like you try to replay the night in your head, and I literally thought I was like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh, poor Cullen.
Dumb shit. Why would I do that to myself?
Because I don't know, you just can't hang.
I was so young.
Yeah, I remember my first beer. You thought you had alcohol poisoning. You were throwing up in the bathroom. Sorry, I can't say that word. That's taking it too far. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, Cullen.
Anyway.
Cullen, that was done for you. Yes.
Yes, I'm starting soft. Okay. you can't give all your stuff off. You know, it's like we didn't have a good podcast if we came out strong.
Oh God. Hey, we're gonna leave y'all with that, okay? Because that's enough to think about, I think. And y'all be thinking about the dumb shit you've done, and please send us in your voice memos.
Voice memos. I want to hear your voices.
This has been so awesome. I love listening to those. So y'all, please keep them coming. And
I'm crying.
I love it, dude. Every week we're doing.
Let's do this. Don't tell mom. We'll see y'all next time with another.
Check us out on YouTube, Instagram.
Knows what episode is going to be about? It's going to be crazy though.
I'm excited. Yeah, send them in. We'll see y'all next week. Thanks for watching and listening.
You got to go eat like a bonbon or something, don't you?
Yeah, I got shit to do. I am starving all the time, Colin. It's not funny. All right, bye y'all. Peace.